I don't mean to rush you at all, but it's been about 4 hours. I just want to know when we'll be done.
I don't know. Okay, sorry, man. It's hard. I told you, come back in 15 minutes. I don't give up. I don't give up. You're here, and I'm taking too much time. Okay, but wait. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Don't go to him. He suck. I'm not the best, but shit, I'm better than him. You know. Shit.
Yeah.
About to break it. Sorry. I had Trader Charles Bagoni.
Did you wash your hands?
No, I'm late. I have 5 people. I'm behind. Wash my hands.
Oh. Ow, that kind of hurts.
Beauty is pain, bitch. What do you want, huh? Ugly and soft? That shit, huh? 5 hours later, huh? Perfect. You gonna stab that bitch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The one that don't like you? You don't like her?
Yeah.
I don't like her either. Her breath stink, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yours kind of does too.
Hey!
Jeez.
I have the kimchi and rapish and don't fucking stink. Smell good. Well, what's your inspo again? I forgot.
Come with me to get my nails done while I give you guys a story time as to why this experience was horrible. And before I get started, this was my purse of the day, the denim terry shoulder bag. The girl I normally go to had to reschedule and unfortunately just didn't work with my schedule, so I had to end up actually canceling and I had to go to a chop shop instead, but I think that was my first mistake. I just honestly did not have time to go look for another nail tech last minute, but I've also gotten my pedicure and nails done here before and they've never really done a bad job. I figured I'd do something simple and do a French pedicure with a French acrylic set. In this salon, you actually have to check in and choose the people that you want to be booked with. So obviously I booked with the people that I used to book with in the past. I probably should have known in this moment that the lady that came up to me was really not just about to prep my nails. She was actually going to be the one doing my nails, because normally they usually have someone just prep my nails and then I go to the normal nail techs that I do. But in this case, she started actually doing everything. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I almost never speak up in these situations, but in this case, the minute I saw this application, I was like, yeah, absolutely not. So I did speak up about it. She insisted that this application was not done yet and that she still had to file and do whatever else that she needed to do in order for it to be the shape that I wanted. At this point, I started getting a little annoyed because I started to see that the nail shape was starting to look a little more coffin on certain nails and the others were square when I asked for a short square set. I spoke up again about it, and then that's when she told me that she was doing an acrylic set for the first time. I was like, girl, what? I really stopped recording at that point because I got so upset, and I ended up speaking to the owner about it because the minute that the girl started showing me how she was gonna do my French line, I was like, yo, girl, no, forget it. Anyways, I ended up speaking to the owner about it and she had no consideration about my feelings towards this, so honestly I didn't feel like arguing, just paid it and kept it pushing, but I will never be back. The camera really doesn't pick up how bad these look in person, but if you guys know a Union County NJ nail tech, let me know.
I don't know if y'all been seeing it, but I've been seeing it on my For You page in Houston. There's a place called kjnailzit Spa or something located off of Parker Road. I'm gonna just put in the clip of what they're doing. It's called like $50 French tips. Anyway, so I came up here at 4:30 to get my $50 French tip, y'all. First off, when I walked in there, there was a 30-minute to an hour wait, the lady said. I'm like, you know what? Cool, I'll wait. Keep in mind, they said 30 minutes to an hour. It is 6:17 right now, and I came in there at 4:30. And my nails are still not done. So I just got up and left, and I'm like, you know what? Thank you. Like, bye. They like, oh, the girl, she's eating, and she's having her lunch right now. They only have 4 workers. I wanted my nails and pedicure. And then they were trying to charge me a $25 late fee because my nails and toes would cut into their closing times or after hours. Their nails are cute, but it will be a no for me.
Ready, right? You can put this color, okay? I want French. Is a little cricket catchy? Yeah. Sorry, I'm really anal about. Yeah. I think that one would be okay. It's just these. And it needs to be more curved, not straight. That one's too thick. That's too thick. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. Are y'all good? I'm good. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing for real with everything that's going on. And if you're not, hopefully you get a couple key keys from this video. Listen, you know what I do because I talk about it all the time. If you didn't know, on top of everything else I do, one of the things that I do is nails. So I always come back to it. I mean, I try to do things about hair, braids, and all those things. Those things I don't know too much about, but nails, I got you. And I don't know what that sound is in my background. I don't know what's happening. It seems like every time I get ready to film, it's always some weird stuff happening. But anyway, all that to say, as a nail tech, I try my best to make sure that I don't bring us down to make us look bad. But there are some times where I just have to be like, you know what? I got to bring it to the people. Like nail techs, we got to do better. Clients, when you notice red flags, please just take your money and go somewhere else. But one thing I can say, I do nails from home, and I choose to do that because the salon is just too much going on for me personally. With all that being said, I screen my clients because some of the crazy people that come through, I just can't be bothered. But at the same time, I value my customers' experience. So that's one of the reasons why I make sure that, girl, not this man riding down the street with a lawnmower. I promise you, every time I do a video, it'll be something. But anywho, I value my client's experience. I value the fact that when you come get your nails done, you want it to be as calm as possible, right? It's already a lot going on. You're getting your nails drilled, right? You're getting all these things done to you. You're getting the glue, it's chemicals, it's all type of stuff. So you try to make it as relaxing as possible, in my opinion. But I've noticed that some of these people that go get their nails done, they are traumatized. By the time they come to you, they've told you about all the experiences. So we're going to get into some videos where people have decided to call nail salons nail jail. And I can't even be mad. So let's get into some videos. And, you know, make sure you're commenting your experiences. Have you had any bad experiences? Because I know a lot of people they're doing the press-on nails. They can't even be bothered. I personally would love to go to a nail salon to go get pampered and get my nails done, even as a nail tech. But when I tell you that it is it's not traumatic, it gives you anxiety sometimes. So I just choose to, look, I ain't even got no nails on. I'm going to take the time to do my nails myself because I feel bad for y'all. Let's get into some videos, y'all.
I'm here to get my nail repaired, and instead of her just repairing my nails, she's telling me to pick a color because they don't have the powder. And
well, they don't all have the same powder.
I've already paid. So she's saying basically that I have to pick a color. I don't understand why I would pay $50 for one nail repair because I didn't get it done. But you refuse to look for the powder, of which I know you have because I've gotten my nails done here before.
Oh.
You don't have time to mess up, like, this is yours? I don't get it. It's unnecessary.
Nói chứ em cũng bận chứ em đâu có phải là không bận đâu anh. Đây em đâu phải ngày em coi tiệm đâu. Em chỉ hết em cái. Em ngày em coi tiệm khác, ngày em không coi khác chứ. Chị lên đây chị bắt cái full set bà nó nhận bé lên giùm em đi.
No, a little bit.
I don't even know what she's saying, but that lady's not. She ain't feeling her at all.
Đúng rồi. Không, bé đó đó, đúng rồi bà đó đó.
Why is that bent like that? Why do you make me do this? Just doing anything.
And I'm gonna do my best to try to block out the music, but shaping it headed into the thing.
No, I just got my feet done here. That's why I'm shocked. Like, for real? Okay.
Why would you keep going there?
That.
Okay, you want the clear, right?
Insane. Y'all want people to act out.
She is on her last nerve.
Get up out of here before I snap on. That's what I'm saying. Like, get the damn unprofessional. As much as I get my feet done here, that was uncalled for the whole time. Cause you don't want to go find the powder. Like, girl, no, I'm about to nut up is what I'm about to do. Never coming here again. Don't have to worry about it. That was unnecessary for one nail repair, and then didn't even. I'm ready to turn over.
They asked where I got my hair done. They'll take. Yells, excuse me.
You can wait just like I have to. I got it done from a lady in Toledo.
You look real nice.
Thank you very much. How much do I owe you? You gonna keep snatching from me? Very rude. Very rude. Keep snatching from me. Baby. Ma, this, do we, not no more, not no more. I normally do not patronize people who act like that, but because I'm sitting in your chair and the last thing I'm gonna do is go to jail for a fingernail, because I'm not going to jail for a fingernail.
Please don't.
I'm through.
Now that I'm out that funky ass motherfucking establishment, I ain't never wanted to knock all that shit over in my motherfucking life. Bitch, you lucky I got enough motherfucking this. This is why black people be coming through y'all shops knocking all y'all shit over. Cause y'all sit up here and y'all play in our face and we sit up here and try to talk to you with some goddamn... Please understand, if that lady hadn't already started working, I would have got my happy ass up and left. But I know you bitches like to call the police on us and send us to jail over a funky ass hills. I'm not going to jail for $10, but I will knock all this shit over. Bitch.
Whew, that was a whole lot. Okay. Now, that was a whole lot to unwrap, and I wanted to play it all the way through. At first, I was on the side of the salon because I was like, as a client, I don't know if you guys realize that even if you came to me before, I don't necessarily have the same powder if it's a colored powder that the other person used on you. They may have done a special mix. So you can't require for me. You can't require for me to fix that nail the same way. That's why I don't even fix nails, because if you didn't get it done here, I'm not going to fix it, because the only way I can cover that is to put a design or something on it, but I can't fix the nail that I did not create, right? And that's why a lot of times nail techs do not work over other people's work, because we may not have the polish or whatever it is that the acrylic, the gel that you got somewhere else. So we may not be able to fix that. It's just easier to go ahead and use something else because it look crazy if your fill is one color and your nail is another color, or it's like a line of demarcation. There's a whole bunch that goes into it, and we're just not going to get into that. But all that to say, I was actually on the salon side at first. But when she said that they started yanking her and just kind of disrespecting her, that's where I kind of said, okay, now it seems like both of y'all in the wrong. They know it's the attitude, so then they gave her attitude. I don't know how to feel. And I can understand getting upset because you want a service done. And sometimes it's hard to calm the client down because they don't necessarily understand what's going on. But you could tell just by listening to how they were talking in the background that they could give two craps about her or whatever she was talking about. So, yeah, I just, how do you feel about that? How would you have handled that? Who was right? Who was wrong? How could that have been de-escalated, right? Because she paid and went on about her business and now she PO'd and she's not going back. But yeah, let's get into some more videos and let's kind of discuss that situation because I didn't know how to feel. I honestly don't because I could see both sides of it. But yeah, so let's get into some more videos.
What I'm starting not to like with age, and I'm gonna do it with the place right behind me, is getting my nails done. First of all, it take a million years. Second of all, half the time what I want, they're always telling me why I can't get it. And I don't remember that back in my day. And the lady that I had today, let me get in my car, hold on. Okay, I'm here. The lady that I had today, now I don't know what it is about the elderly people that be in there, but they're a lot more aggressive and I feel like I'm a good nail person, like client, like I've been getting my nails done for decades and I was really sick yesterday, so I was like, well, let me go out and do something that, you know, I'll enjoy. I usually don't get my nails done because I can't really get them done in residency, but I'm about to graduate, so I don't care, you know. Plus I'm going out of town, so I was just wanting like something simple, not standing out too much because I don't want to hear the yah back in residency, but like something that would be nice, right? And these are okay. I feel like I got them done for my sweet 16, but whatever, okay?
They're little.
Basically, I told him I want like a sheer pink. Like I almost wanted like clear pink polish on my nails, but just a little more length. Child, these people just dip my nails in like pink powder. And as the lady's just putting a clear coat over what just looks like acrylic on my fingers, I'm like, I got a similar, like an actual gel color on my feet. So I was like, is it okay if I just put like one coat of the color on my feet on my hands? She hadn't even put clear polish on my hands. This lady gonna throw my hands like, oh my gosh. I took my AirPod out real quick, like, what's the problem? Because first of all, why are you throwing my hand like that? The whole time I was listening to an audiobook, which was really good, by the way. And like, you know, when they're doing your nails and your feet at the same time. So the pillow was right there and I had my hand on it. And I rested my phone kind of on my pillow because I was kind of looking at things here and out. This heifer gonna pick up my phone and move it out the way, move my arm to the side. It was a lot. I'm like, do you want to fight? Do you want to square up in here? I'm not above it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is supposed to be a relaxing moment for me. Yet you're being very aggressive and I'm not feeling relaxed. The lady on my feet, she did her big one. She did her job. You know what I'm saying? Then a young girl came and she put the polish on. And my feet, great experience. 9 out of 10. This lady with my hands, and my hands are like, they're okay. I probably won't have them on longer than a week. And I just got them done because I'm going out of town. I have a half a week. You know, I was like, you know what? I've been sick, didn't feel good. I had a really shitty week. Let me go get my nails done, you know, this nice Sunday and enjoy myself. No. Okay, no. They ruined it for the kids.
Oh.
And I won't be back. I checked my points because I put my phone number in there. That's another reason why I didn't want to go to this particular salon. And I'm going to say it because I'm going to move anyway. You know how they have point systems, right? So the last time I came here, I knew I had accumulated a lot of points. Never when I check out was I offered like, hey, you want to apply points? And for every 200 points, you get $5 off. I put my number in. I had over 1,000 points. So I'm like, hey, can I use some of my points that I have? And they were like all grumpy about it. And they were like, oh, you get $5 off. $5? And I have over 1,000 points. I haven't been here for 6 months simply because of that. So I found a new nail salon by my house where they were closed today. So that's why, and I don't even get my nails done like that. My feet, I get my feet done often. My nails, like I said, residency, they be hating on that. But sometimes I like to get my nails done because I enjoy that. I miss that. When I start working, I'm going to get my nails done routinely. But honestly, you just have to find the right place because it's really starting to feel like nail jail. And if you are in the Augusta area, I wouldn't recommend, okay?
Yo, while me and my friend just came from this nail salon, State College, Pennsylvania, I'm going to put it on here. Do not go there. Worst service ever. So we go in, it's 9 in the morning, they just opened at 8:30. Mind you, when we go in there, it's already like 10 people in there, right? So they packed, so we waiting. So we go in there, they sat us, we waiting for like 20 minutes, nobody's coming over to us or nothing. So the man finally comes over and he like, okay, what do you want? So I'm like, I want blue French with gold on it. He tells me, oh, we don't have the gold that you want. So if you don't want the ones that we have, then that's done. So I asked my friend, I'm like, they don't have the one I want, so like, which one should I get? So my friend comes over and we start discussing it, and he like, well, when you make a decision, you let me know.
I said, me making a decision has nothing to do with you starting my nails. Like, you can start my nails. I'm getting tips anyway. He sits back down. He's huffing and puffing. Y'all, this man starts scrubbing my nails. Mind you, I have regular nail polish on, so it's not going to be that hard to take it off. So I'm like, can you not be so rough on my nails, please? Y'all, this man gets up, automatically starts shooing me away and say, you know what, get out. I said, what? Me and my friend is looking at him like he's crazy. We like, what? He like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing your nails. I said, because I asked you not to be so rough. He goes, yeah, I don't want to do your nails. Get out. So me and my friend like, you know, we is gonna leave because nobody even started her feet anyway. I'm like, you know, we are gonna leave. Like, we're gonna get out. But that was very rude, and you have like bad customer service. So we leaving, and she takes the spa menu by accident because she was looking at which pedicure to get. Do y'all know that these people ran out the store, two people, a boy and a girl, they ran out the store and they like, can you give our menus back, please? Can we have the menu? And my friend is like, oh, sorry, I didn't even know I took it. Like, it's an accident because we ran up out of there because we not staying nowhere with bad business. Nobody said nothing to him or anything. They just let him act like that. So she like, oh, I'm sorry, it was an accident. Like, I didn't even know I took it. And she was like, but that was real rude what he did. And the guy gonna say, oh, but have a good day. What? Yeah. Going to corporate.
You will sit here on the steering wheel because today that thing is not working. So I never complain. Rarely. Even if I go in a restaurant, no. But today is the f***ing day. I came to the MG Nails. I've been here before. They do pretty awesome job. But today, why in the world I came for this?
Okay.
Right?
Someone know.
Doesn't look that bad from far, huh?
No, it look bad.
It's getting closer. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's going up in the sky. This one going to the moon. This one going to fucking Mars. Like, what? Like, why do you need to file so close to my freaking nail that there's like
what?
Each part of this looks like this? Explain to me. I am beyond irritated. And the worst part
they look
is,
bad.
as I'm there complaining that I do not like it, not one person sitting in front, they came and told me, like, let's take care of that. I had to walk out there to the salon, call to them, and be like, hey, I just have a question. And they're like, well, but you can come back and we can fix it. Hell to the f***, no, I'm not coming back. I don't think I'm going to ever come back because I'm so irritated. I do nails, so I know what I'm doing, right? And I know when that shit starts looking like this, when he goes to the moon and his brother goes to the Mars, you're not going to be able to fix that. I'm like literally freaking shaking. You're not going to be able to fix that to look down. Or I will fix it. How? You're going to fix this.
Take them
like,
up. What happened?
What is that? Look.
Shit, nail biter?
Is that shit? I can't. I can't. If you go in here, it's fine because I have done nails before, but I am irritated that as I'm walking out, I'm about to cry because this is the ugliest freaking nails I ever had in my entire life. And I do the nails, so I know what to do. And I know how to do it. But once in a while, I love to go to treat myself. That fucking look like they're going this way. I can't even do that. Let's do this. I can't. I freaking can't. It's ridiculous. It's the worst of the worst. And you would think they would be like, let us to return your money because your nails going like this. No, they nothing. Like nothing. What?
They look bad.
I can't.
It's not hard to do a French manicure. If you work at a nail salon, you need to know how to do a French. Like, about to give y'all some free content because this is what a French looks like, okay? What gets me is I'm telling her while she's doing it, I'm like, hey, I want it like this. Hey, can you fix this? Blah, blah, you know, like, and she's brushing me off talking about, oh, I'm gonna fix it at the end. I'm gonna fix it at the end. Gets to the end, it makes it worse. I get you can't do designs and like other like drastic things out of normal nail salon, but it's a f***ing French. I told her I wanted square. I told her I wanted them thin, and I told them I wanted the line curved. None of that is on my toes. Then she's trying to justify why it didn't come out right. Like, bitch, it don't look the way I like because you don't listen, bro. And then I gotta pay you. And yes, I walked out without tipping because who the can't do a French at a normal nail salon?
Okay, let me stop that there. Okay. So the assumption that everybody can do a French is so much alike. Everybody cannot do a French, especially on toes. A French manicure is it's not complicated. It's just common, right? And depending on, like, I hate doing a French manicure. I personally hate doing them. Give me the most complicated design. I do not like doing a French because some people, that's all they do. That's what they love. Everybody does not like doing French, especially if you do a lot of nail art, and you do abstract nail art, or you do nail art with like a lot of, stones and things like that. A French is not your friend. And it didn't look horrible. To me, it didn't look horrible. You just got to remember that sometimes it's best not to ask for a French. And that is not the most basic design that you can ask for, believe it or not. Now, the other girl with the nails sticking up, I don't understand that. Only thing I can think of is that she must have been a nail biter. And not all nail salons know how to deal with nail biters or people with short nail beds, because if you put nails on wrong, they will stick up, but you have to know how to counteract that. So I don't know what happened to her nails. It's like she just gave up and said, I don't even want no black dots. Let's get to some more videos, y'all.
Dallas girlies. Baby girls, where are you getting your nails done? Because I'm at my wit's end. Y'all, today's experience at the nail salon, I might have to fly back to Canada to get my nails done.
Oh, jail.
I want to preface this by saying that I am a girl that likes to get my nails done in a salon just because I prefer to be able to get my toes done. I also don't really like going up to people's houses like that. Although the girlies that do nails out of their homes, bomb, artistes, beautiful. But I just prefer a salon. It's unfortunate, but I do. So today I decided I'm gonna go and get my nails done. I go to the salon that is near me. I am in Frisco. I know, hold on. I know, everybody's gonna tell me, why don't you go into Dallas? I know, but listen, hear me out. I just hate driving into Dallas. I just hate it. I hate it. And I want to be able to just get my nails done in Frisco and be happy with my nails. I'm the type that tries to keep my nails on forever because I hate getting my nails done. Let me just start there. I'm an impatient girly. I'm sorry. I love having my nails done. I hate getting my nails done. I can't do it. I just hate how long it takes. I'm impatient. So I go to the nail salon. It had great reviews. I wanted a simple colored almond French. Okay, I can find the image that I showed the man. I will insert it. I just like a basic nail style. Like, I'm not one of them girls that does anything crazy with my nails. Okay, I just want a medium length almond, skinny almond set of nails. This was the reference picture. Now I know I am a brown melanated girl. I know, but literally a skinny almond with pink French. And just for comparison. Initially, he brings me this really bright pink color, like it's looking like this color of pink, and he tells me that that's gonna be my base. And I said, that's a little bit too pink for me. I prefer more of a nude. And he's like, no, that's the base. So I'm like, okay. I'm a girl that has a hard time speaking up for myself at the nail salon. I'm getting better, but I do have a hard time speaking up for myself. I hate being interrupted in the middle of something that I'm doing and being like, hey, do it like this. And you're like, yeah, I'm doing it like this. So I try to give nail techs like the space. I'm not a picky girl, okay? He would not let me get the pink I wanted because it's gonna match the base too much. I said, okay, then that means the base needs to be more nude, right? But we're going back and forth and I'm like, I don't wanna argue with this man. So I'm like, fine, I'll pick something different. Let's pick a different color. So we're going through it. I'm like, maybe something like a little shimmery gold. And mind you, this entire time, he's like bringing select pages of the books with the nails on them and not like bringing me the full like booklet, if you know what I mean. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, can I just see the full book and I can just choose something on my own? And he kind of starts to get annoyed and I'm like, I'm sorry, like you sat me before I could go look over there. These are Gel X, and like as he put them on, I noticed that he puts this one on crooked. So I look at it and I let him know like, hey, I think this one's a little bit crooked, and he tells me, no, your finger's crooked. It's your finger. I can't fix it because your finger bends. And I'm like, that's so interesting because I've been getting my nails for years and that's never really happened to me. I've never really been told that my finger bends, especially this one. Now I know that I do have a finger that kind of bends. It's not this one. This is not the one I usually have issues with. So I'm like, okay, I pick a gold color. He goes to look for it. He comes back. He starts to paint my nails like with the pink. And I just look at it and I told him, I feel like this pink is a little bit too pink. He gets upset, tells me that that's the color that I picked. I said, I didn't pick a pink. I picked a pink for like the French part. I didn't pick the base color. So I go through the book again. I pick a nude, which ended up being this one. And we get to the gold and, I tell him like, I think the the French part is a little bit too thick. I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bit thinner than that, kind of like the picture that he took a picture of with his phone and had beside him. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna fix it. And he was like, you know, putting on like a bunch and then outlining, and you know, and I was kind of watching something. I've never really seen this process done like this before, but again, I'm like, let me not, he's the artist here, so let me just let him do what he's doing. Y'all, I'm really not picky with my nails, but these are so bad. This is not, and I feel like you can't really see it. Maybe I'll insert some clips at the end or some pictures of what it looks like not with the light on them. Come on, this is nail polish, by the way. That's not something on my finger, that little speck right there. That is nail polish, gold nail polish, where he made a little dot and didn't think to fix it. These were $105 US.
You need to go get your money back.
Before the tip. So yeah, if you have any recommendations, please let me know, because I'm about to fly to Canada to get my nails done.
Okay, so I just spent a good hour, no lies, a good 2 to 3 hours looking at Instagram and TikTok profiles of nail techs, preferably licensed, but I'm not super picky, especially when I'm in a rush. And so far, most of them have been young, black, female nail techs, and I did see a few younger female Latinx, Latinx, because I don't offend anybody, and I don't care about sexual orientation, gender, all that stuff. I prefer a person of color and prefer women. But yeah, everybody I've seen, you know, on the explore page or that post on TikTok uses the hashtags or all that stuff. Nobody has came up that has same day availability, works over other people's work, doesn't need you to book a soak off all the time. Like, they don't even do nail repairs, they just want you to book a whole soak off. Like, who wants to sit there all the time and get a new set of nails all the time? For one, that just takes too long. I don't want to sit there and get a whole new set of nails put on, like, not including the polish, the designs. Like, bruh, I do not want to sit there and do that. Then you got to reapply, like, the acrylic, like, start everything over. I do not want to go through that. Like, that is just so annoying. And nobody works on Sundays. Like, I get people have a life, but like, none of y'all work on Sundays. Nobody work on Sundays. Nobody. Are y'all Chick-fil-A? I mean, I get maybe some Sundays you don't work, you know what I'm saying, or if you work occasionally. On some Sundays you may come in, take a couple appointments, but none of y'all work on Sundays. Like, what happened to any other day of the week? Sundays? Like, what are y'all doing on Sundays? Are you going to church? Are you, I don't know, probably at brunch? I don't know. But if I were a nail tech, I definitely work over other people's work, because that's way easier. I definitely do nail repairs, because for one, that saves me time as a nail tech. I don't have to sit there and wait to soak all your nails off, all this crap. And then soaking your nails off, they be like, a lot of nail techs be like, oh, I'm not working over damaged nail beds, damaged nails, da da da. You keep soaking people's nails off, yeah, most likely it's gonna be damaged. It's already damaged because it has acrylic on it. Now you want to soak it off. Which you want to soak it off with water? No, you gotta use acetone. Acetone is strong and it's gonna break your nails down. So your nails are gonna be even more damaged. Who wants to go to every nail tech and have to get a new set every freaking time? Like, at this point, I feel like y'all just being greedy and just want to charge people extra money for no reason, because you don't work over other people's work, and you want to book us. We have to book a soak off on top of all these other fees. Like, that soak off money could have been a tip money, because don't forget, y'all still be complaining how people don't leave a tip and all this mess. Okay, if I didn't have to, I might give you a tip if the service was faster and I didn't have to sit here and be required to get a soak off. Most likely that soak off money could have been a tip, but no. So, you know what I'm saying? All these stipulations, nobody's flexible. Like, and then some of them who do work over other people's work, they charge you for doing that. Why are you charging me, like, for going to somebody else? Aren't you glad I came to you because I'm giving you money? Like, I'm another customer. You're charging me because I went to somebody else to get my nails done? Why? What sense does that make? Again, it just seemed like y'all being greedy at this point. Like, what? I don't get it. So you would charge me for, let's just add this up. I already got to book a deposit, right? If I have my nails done, based on all y'all policies, I have to book a soak off. Or if I don't book a soak off, you're going to charge me for a foreign fill-in. And I don't know. Then they charge about length. Like, all these little charges. Like, Lord, I shouldn't be spending $200 and $300 on my nails. That's ridiculous. That is really ridiculous. And then a lot of y'all don't even have the best materials. Like, out of all the nail techs I've been to, I can count maybe 3 to 4 good ones whose gems have lasted me a very long time, longer than 2 weeks. My gems have stayed on, no replacements. The nails stayed on longer than 2 weeks. No lifting, no chipping, no missing them, none of that. None of that. Like, a lot of y'all not even that good. You don't have much experience, and you're not even licensed at all, or not even in school. I can see if you was in school or working towards it. Like, a lot of y'all don't even plan on getting licensed for real. Y'all just do this as a hobby. Like, it can be a hobby and you can be licensed too. That could be something, another credential under your belt and under your name, but yet y'all don't do that. So I don't know. But yeah, I really do think that's ridiculous. That's really ridiculous. So I'm at the point where I may have to go to my local nail shop, which I do not want to do. I hate going to them. But because everybody wants to be off today, like they work for Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to settle and go.
Y'all know I can't wait.
My nails are gonna break. Gonna break off. In like a week or 2 weeks, the nail techs are gonna swear it's not their fault. They can't understand the designs you're explaining to them. It's a super huge language barrier. They're not as advanced with designs and all that stuff. They don't have the best glue. Like, why y'all making me do this? Why y'all putting me through this? This is really ghetto. Like, Sundays, like, what if I want to get my nails done for the work week? Really? Nobody's available on Sundays? This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
Now y'all know I couldn't wait to get into this one. Excuse me. It's always so interesting to hear people that have no experience in the nail industry talk about what their pet peeves are. First of all, she complained about not wanting to work over people's work, not wanting to repair nails, soak offs, the glue, the material, all the things. First of all, you have no clue what you're talking about. And then as far as working Sundays, people have families. Sunday is a day of rest. Why you mad? Go to your nail tech that you don't want to go to. That's why they open on Sundays, because don't nobody want to go to them. So they need that extra day. And as far as same day appointments, no. For the most part, a professional, well, myself, I'm going to speak for myself. I don't take same day appointments unless it's somebody that is my regular and they're like, girl, can you squeeze me in? Yeah, I'll squeeze you in if I can. Usually my days are already booked out if I have my books open. I mean, they're booked out. And that's for us to pre-plan and to make sure that you as a client are getting the services done in a timely manner. And I'm not rushing you because I have somebody else coming. I don't work over other people's work because I don't know what their material is that they did with your nail. I don't know what's under there. I don't know if they use that MMA, EMA, whatever. I can't remember what the difference are. I don't know what they use. I don't know if they use proper sanitation. I don't know what's going on, because if you get a fungus, you're going to come blame me. Even if it was a gap that was in your nail before me, right? So, and then the fix, I already explained to y'all that it's not that simple. So all of that she's complaining about, it sounds like you need to do your own nails, ma'am. It really does. It sounds like you need to do your own nails, because those are pet peeves that have to do with people that have decided what they're going to do based on what they can do. And I would prefer for you to be honest with me and tell me you can't work over somebody else working. You can't fix this nail. Tell me the truth, because if I pay you $100 and something, I want quality work. And if you pay me $100, I'm going to give you quality work. But that means that we're going to have to start fresh. You know what I mean? So whatever. And then a lot of times fills are not as simple as y'all make it seem. If you didn't come to me and get your first set done, it may be too thick, too thin. It might be a issue with the matrix. It might be a whole bunch of stuff that's going on that I just don't want to deal with. Let's just start you fresh with some good quality materials, like she said. But anyway, y'all, all of this all together, how do y'all feel about that? I do agree with some of the people. I understand their frustrations. And I like to listen to people that have the issues, because I feel like it makes us better as, nail techs and, beauticians, hairstylists, and all the things. But how do you feel? Have you had bad experiences at the nail salon? Can you relate to any of these things? What is your pet peeve with nail techs? As nail techs, speak out, y'all. Come on, speak out. What is your issues with the clients? Because all that complaining that she just did, she could have saved that. She could have saved that and would have found her somebody to do nails on Sunday. Like, and then back to the French situation, y'all. It's not as simple as y'all think it is. Okay. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and comment and share and all the things. Until the next video, guys. Bye.